Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you doing today? My name is Bilify and today I'm going to teach you how to craft the Deep Sea Trident in Survive Area 51 on Roblox. The Trident requires 4 main components to make this work: the water gun, the Reaper Scythe, the LXD, and the RGB. And with those you get the Deep Sea Trident. So the first gun that we're going to go for is the water gun, which can be found in the sewers. If you need to know how to get to the sewers, just follow this path, drop down here and go to the left button, which is the mine shaft. It's the quicker route all the way down to the sewers instead of running all the way there. Once you climb up the staircase, don't take a right, just keep going straight. You can encounter 2 bosses here, 1 the jack-o'-lantern, 2 the 004. I happen to encounter the jack-o'-lantern, so just run around it if you can, climb back up, and just bypass that whole fight because it's going to take you a long time and for a gun you don't need right now. So once you get up to the sewers, your main goal right here is to change those 2 red squares in the back to blue. To do that, you're going to go to the left and right sides and change these nozzles. You're going to hold E or hold and tap with your phone, depending on whatever device you're playing. You're going to get it to where you get that green check mark. While turning these nozzles, you can get surrounded and mobbed by these skeletons, and they will push you and make you mess up your turn timer. So it's better to have someone watching, or if you can angle yourself correctly to where you can shoot right and not miss your turn, that might be your best route. But once you turn both of these nozzles, just head back over to the main room. Over here you should see 2 cyan colored squares and now a third one with the water gun. And now you have that in your inventory and you're now 1/4 of the process ready to get the Deep Sea Trident. So the next thing on our list is going to be the Reaper Scythe. To get to the Reaper Scythe, all you're going to do is follow this path. You're going to drop down here and take the first immediate right. I know it kind of cut there, which is kind of weird. There's 3 bosses that could actually spawn in here. 1 being Slenderman, 2 being a fast zombie. It's like, they call it a friend. It's not a friend. Get it out of your sight as soon as possible. And 3 is a red thing. Don't mind the red thing, just bypass it. But now that we're in the Reaper's room, here's Slenderman. Don't let him get you. He scared me a little bit, but he's not a tough boss, so I really don't call him a boss in most of the battles. But once you get the final blow on the Reaper himself, he will drop a green pad for the Scythe. Now, once you get the Scythe, you are now halfway to getting yourself the Deep Sea Trident. The Scythe is also a pretty good weapon to go and quest around with to get other weapons if it's one of the first things you get. So back in here we have 2 of the easier guns to get, the Reaper Scythe and the water gun. Those are not a portal weapon, but now we need to go and get portal weapons. To get to the portal, just drop straight down and run straight back, right to the main room. Straight shot, easy to go. So what we're looking for with the portals is that top part that says portal open. Both our portals are going to say portal open. So when you hop in here, the first one that we're going to get is going to be for the LXDs. This is a pretty straight shot. You don't really need to do too much. Just kind of have to avoid the scorpion tail that's slicing and dicing everybody. It's best to run with a med kit if you have lower health, but in the far left corner of the shop, you can get the LXDs. They're pretty good little explosion pistols. Nothing too special, but now we just need to get the RGB. So head back over to the portal room, wait for it to say portal opened at the top, and hopefully you get the RGB spawn instead of the LXD spawn again. So this is a fairly simple run. You don't really need to do too much. You don't have to sit here and kill everything. If you have lower health, I recommend running with a med kit, because if you watch me, I have 500 health, and at the end here I start to get mobbed up by all these robots, and they're slapping me. Granted, they don't do a lot of damage, but they're slapping me a lot, and if I didn't have the health I did, I would have died for sure. But now you have yourself the RGB. Back over into the craftables room, we have the RGB, we have ourselves the LXDs, we have ourselves the Reaper Scythe, we have ourselves the water gun, and when we combine all of those together, we now have ourselves the Deep Sea Trident. This is a pretty fun weapon to use because everything you kill turns into water. But I don't have the best of brute clips because a lot of people were attacking it, but you can see its starting health right there, and it's already down to half health with just 2 people using RGBs, me using a Trident. Now we have a bunch of other people attacking it, so the health is going to dwindle fast. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you have some fun with the Deep Sea Trident. If you want to see how to create all the other craftable weapons, there's a box on the bottom left-hand side of your screen right now that you can click to watch. If you'd like to subscribe and make sure you keep up to date with all the other videos that I drop, my profile is on the left as well. Other than that, I hope every single one of you have an awesome rest of your day and night, and I will see you in the next one. Later.